morning, guys. Welcome to a new vlog in the channel. Today is the 11th of November, which means we are pretty much 1 month away from my first HYROX race. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm gonna be competing in my first HYROX race in Marseille on the 7th of December. And yeah, I've been recording one weekly video where I show what my day-to-day looks like preparing for this race. Fun fact is that I don't really have a background in this kind of hybrid training. I've been most of my life doing bodybuilding, weightlifting. A few months ago, I came across HYROX and I've been really enjoying it and decided to sign up for a race. And that's where we are at now. We have been mainly trying to improve our running because at the end of the day, HYROX is more of a running race than weightlifting race. And that was definitely my weakest point, so I've been running quite a lot. This has been almost a 15-week preparation. For the first half of the preparation, I've been doing 2 runs a week. And then recently I started doing 3 runs a week. So yeah, that's actually something I wanted to tell you. I kind of changed my workout plan for these last 4 weeks. I increased a little bit the volume of training. And now we are doing 8 total sessions of training a week. So it's 2 HYROX sessions, 3 running sessions, and then 2 upper body strength sessions and 1 lower body strength session. So it's quite of a packed schedule, but at this point of my life, I'm not currently working in a 9-to-5 job. And so I have the flexibility to really choose my own schedules and work, and therefore I can work out more easily whenever I want. And yeah, since I'm trying to really prepare the best as I can for the HYROX race, I've decided to go for this new schedule until the end. Of course, I will probably have a more chill week for the last week so I can recover and feel fresh for the actual race day. But yeah, today we are back in Lisbon. I was in Luxembourg for 3 weeks. I'm happy that the weather is still pretty nice. It's November, we are on the way to December, and it's still pretty hot in Lisbon, which is crazy. It's like 22 degrees. So it's perfect for running. Today we have a morning running session, which I will show you the actual running program on the screen. And then in the afternoon, we are going to do a strength upper body gym session. So I'll take you through those 2 sessions. And yeah, just show you how my day looks like. About to start the run. Today we're doing a half easy, half tempo run. I really have to manage my running pretty well so I don't get overloaded with too much running. I need to really optimize my recovery times between workouts. So yeah, I cannot go crazy every run, but I will show you the splits, the times that I want to do for each part of the run. And yeah, let's get into it, guys.
Tú estás bien suelta, yo de safari. Tú me ves el culo fenomenal, pa' yo devorarte como animal. Si no estás venido, yo te voy a esperar. En mi cama y lo voy a celebrar.
Run is concluded. It was a bit more difficult than what I was expecting, to be honest. It ended up being almost a 55-minute run, something like that. The first 4 kilometers were pretty okay. We did 4 kilometers at 5 minutes and 20 seconds per kilometer for the first 4. And then second part of the workout, we did 4:45 minutes per kilometer, and that was a bit more challenging than what I was expecting, but it was a good run overall. I can definitely feel that my running has improved so much for the past few weeks. And yeah, it's crazy how the consistency makes all the difference, and I've been improving so much, and I'm really proud and happy with the consistency so far. To be honest, since I was a kid, I always hated running. I only liked running when I was playing football, to be honest. Yeah, it's funny because you eventually start to enjoy running, especially when you see improvements. And also something that is really a game changer for me is to have a specific plan. And I use an Apple Watch, and this really helps me to be more motivated to my runs, because I know exactly at what pace I should be running for an X amount of kilometers and so on. Because before, when I tried to run consistently, I was just doing random runs with no logic behind them, and that was not motivating at all, because I knew if I missed the run I could just do something else or just repeat that run another day. But when you have a very specific game plan, you feel much more committed to it, and I think that's making all the difference. So yeah guys, now I'm gonna take a shower, probably have lunch, although it's a bit early still, but I'm very hungry. Work for a little bit, and then early in the afternoon we'll go to the gym for a upper body strength session. Now that I'm working out a bit more than usual, I have to also eat more, because I don't want to lose weight, or at least I don't want to lose too much weight. So I really need to be careful and be very, very smart with my nutrition. It's super important there. I fuel my activity very well if I want to perform well. Have been doing a bit of work, client work. I've onboarded 2 new clients in the last week, so I've been working with them more closely. I work in a very specific way. So when I onboard a new client, the first 1 to even 3 weeks are all about adaptation. So we go a bit easy on the workout itself. I just want to test my clients, see what their level of fitness is, understand how disciplined and committed they can be to fitness. Because I work with different kinds of clients, it can really vary. I mainly work with beginners who are mostly out of shape, and sometimes I work with more advanced clients. But yeah, I need to make this assessment in the first weeks, and that's why I need to be much closer to them for the first weeks, so they feel totally supported.
Estudiosa, puesta para ser doctora, pero le gustan los títeres huirleando motora. Yo estoy pa' ti las 24 horas. Baby, así no me pongo, siempre te lo pongo. Y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar en lo hondo. Por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto. En mis rincones, lo que digan tu amiga, ya yo me enteré. Se nota cuando me ves, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Y dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no nos dejamos.
Workout completed. Probably my favorite session of the week. It's an upper body session where I prioritize chest and shoulders. Yeah, it's just 6 exercises. The first 4 really take the majority of the workout, and then the final 2 are just 1 for the biceps, 1 for the triceps. But yeah, what I really like to do in this phase of my training, when it comes to gym and weightlifting style of training, is I pick a few exercises that are really basic, not fancy stuff, and I really try to get stronger on them over time. And I've been doing that successfully. So for example, the incline bench press, the barbell rows, the shoulder press, and the pull-ups. So week by week, I try to progressively overload in all the sets. Of course, the progress is not linear. Otherwise, at this point, I would be benching 1,000 kilos. So yeah, of course, you stagnate some weeks, but yeah, if you look at the long-term trend, it is positive. And at the same time, I'm getting leaner and I'm getting faster in my runs, so everything is progressing in the right direction. And yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna have now my post-workout meal, which I think I've showed you once or twice at this point, but this is a different variation, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like. But it's basically overnight oats. I thought I was recording the oatmeal preparation, but I was not, so I'm really pissed because I did record everything, but I will quickly explain. So first we put around 80 grams of oats in a bowl. Then we add a scoop of protein. I use Zumup cookies and cream flavor, it's amazing. And then we add a little bit of salt to the mixture, just all dry ingredients, and you mix everything really well. Then once everything is mixed, you add the milk. I put around 150 milliliters of milk, and then you mix everything again, and finally you put a little bit of peanut butter. I put around 15 grams. So then again you mix everything, and once everything is mixed, you put it inside the freezer. If you do it the day before, you can put it in the fridge, but I just did it now, so to go faster, because I want to eat it in a little bit, I just put it in the freezer, and I think in around 20 to 30 minutes it should have the right consistency. So I'm gonna show you how it looks in the end. I just took the bowl from the fridge and I just added a bit of cinnamon on the top, and this is what it looks like in the end. I actually wanted to address a question that a friend of mine actually asked me a few days ago, and I honestly didn't have a clear answer, which was a bit weird for him, and I understand why. But yeah, he basically asked me what is my expected target time for my first HYROX race. And yeah, I honestly do not have a clear answer to that, and there are a few reasons for that. Number one, I never did a HYROX race, so I don't really have a benchmark to compare with. It's literally my first race. And secondly, I could never really mimic the exact workout, the complete HYROX race in my own gym, in the gym that I work out in, because, well, it's difficult to mimic a complete HYROX circuit. You need a lot of space, you need all the machines that are part of the HYROX race, which I don't currently have. For example, I cannot do the skierg. I cannot really do sled pulls, it's a bit difficult, and some machines are in different rooms, so I cannot really mimic the race. So yeah, I don't really have an answer to that. And actually, something that is also stressing me a little bit is the running times. Because I've been running a lot, I know what are my capacities when it comes to running. I know how fast can I run and stuff. But in a HYROX context, it's very different. Firstly, you have the adrenaline of being in a race with other people. But secondly, there is the ROX zone, which is like the transition between running and the actual stations, which complicates a bit the running time. I mean, I know that I can comfortably run 1 kilometer splits at about 4:15, but adding the stations between, of course, makes it more challenging. So yeah, if I had to give a target time, I would say I would be very, very happy to be on the 1 hour and 5 minutes for my first HYROX race. This might sound maybe too ambitious. I would be happy with that target, and then I could aim for something better on the next race, which I plan to continue, because I'm honestly really, really enjoying this style of training. And right now I have a lot of free time to do these kind of workouts and be very strict with the routine, so I'm making the most out of it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I wanted to share that with you. If you guys ever did a HYROX race or you plan to do one, feel free to comment what time did you do. To be clear, I'm gonna compete in the open category, not the pro one, so the lighter weights. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna prepare dinner now. I usually don't show dinner, but today I decided why not. I'm basically showing you everything that I've been eating so far, and I feel like I'm a bit under the calories because I did 2 pretty intense workouts today, so I should be eating more than usual. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what dinner looks like. Very classical dinner. We have chicken, eggs, avocado, and some leftover rice. And we also have a vegetable soup. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare dinner. I'll show you the end result, and I think we'll finish the vlog here.